Beef producer Kerry Pfeiffer is fighting a war. It's a war against weeds, and the battle lines are drawn right on his own property, Green Mountain, in the picturesque Bega district. The enemy is African lovegrass.
It doesn't matter whether you are growing wheat or you produce cattle or sheep. Weeds are becoming, or have become, one of the biggest standard expenses that you have year by year. And African lovegrass is no different to that. The only added disadvantage with things like African lovegrass and serrated tussock is that if you do nothing about them, you go broke.
To help landholders win the war of the weeds, Meat and Livestock Australia undertook research and then, together with Australian Wool Innovation and the University of New England, developed a strategy known as the 3D approach. Cooma-based agronomist Stuart Burge says the 3D pasture management system offers a basis to think about a weed management program rather than a single-shot herbicide approach.
The 3Ds are very simply deliberation. Deliberation is the planning or the thinking behind weed control. The second D is what we call diversity. That is effectively the range of weed control options or weed control tools that the farmer has at his disposal. The third D is that of diligence, and that is undertaking weed control in a routine and diligent manner as part of your normal farm management activity.
For landholders and those in the livestock industry, like Kerry Pfeiffer, this is exactly what they don't want to see. A mature stand of a weed such as African lovegrass, grown to this height and of absolutely no nutritional value whatsoever. Many producers are finding that chemicals alone are not the answer. And like them, Kerry is now diversifying his approach by deploying the tactical use of fertiliser and grazing management, which makes the most of the nutritional value of African lovegrass when shoots are new, short and green, with weed reduction and livestock production benefits.
That's what I'm trying to achieve in my African lovegrass management. If I can achieve that across the farm, I'll make money. If I can't achieve that and I end up with grass this tall, I'll go broke.
Part of Kerry Pfeiffer's attack is to use intensive grazing to stop the African lovegrass growing too tall and out of control.
No, I think the real solution is good pasture management. I actually think that you need to move away from the sort of static grazing that goes on. I think you need smaller paddocks. I think you need good water, and I think you need to rotate so that you're putting pressure on all of the plants in the paddock at one time instead of them being able to select what they want to eat, so that you get this mowing effect that goes on.
Weeds are a major issue facing landholders. They cost them more than $1.8 billion a year due to lost productivity and control measures. And just when Kerry seems to be winning the battle against African lovegrass, a new enemy approaches, a small yellow flower known as fireweed. Kerry says he's ready for the fight.
And I'm quite certain that what will work here as far as that problem is concerned will be an integrated one as well. It won't just be chemicals. It won't just be ignoring it. If we allow weeds to escape across the landscape like this continuously, we won't have a farming industry.